Hey, so what is going on? We're on my restaurant and we are going to be building Carbon Meister Plays restaurant loadout, which I'm sure everyone knows who Carbon Meister Plays is. He's a huge YouTuber on my restaurant and yeah, he's quite good at the game. He has a lot of money, a lot of customers, so I thought I'd just be building his restaurant for today. So if you want to go check him out on YouTube, because I pretty much am just stealing his restaurant design, yeah, go check him out. And also make sure you leave a like, you subscribe, you comment, because we are going to be, we're going to be building it. And as you can see, I've already sort of set it up with the carpets. So let me just make sure that I get this across. So if you have the bigger restaurant game pass, you want to place these filler items on the wall. So as you can see, I've got a line of a filler item, and then I've got two lines on the back wall, and I've got one line on this wall. So this is what you want to do. So the bigger game pass, what that is if you go to passes, if you've bought the bigger game pass, you want to place the furniture on the wall. Well, actually, it doesn't need to be furniture, it can be anything, it can be plants. Just fill it up, because the bigger restaurant actually decreases the amount of money you earned with this strategy. The smaller the restaurant is, actually you can get more money, because then the waiters are like in a closer proximity. Okay, hopefully I said that right. But yeah, so if you have the bigger game pass, you want to place these on the wall. It can be plants, it can be furniture, it can be a table, whatever you have, just so you can make it so it's smaller inside. And this is actually the default size, so we're putting these on the side so it can be the default size restaurant. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. If you have the bigger game pass, build the furniture on the outside. If you don't, leave your restaurant as it is, because it's already the perfect size. So let's actually get to building it. Right, so if you have, I need to explain another thing. The tables we use, you want to either use the tiki table, pirate table, or the royal table, because the reason we want to use these tables is because they're bigger, and we can actually have 4 customers sit on one table, which makes it so that when customers come into our restaurant, it will be 4 customers sitting on that table. So that means they'll all finish at the same time, and it's just a faster method. So pirate table, tiki table, or royal table, whichever one you have. I think if you're new to the game, use tiki. I'm quite advanced in the game, so I'm going to be using royals. So what you want to do is you just want to place a line back here, just like this. And then you want to place 2 like that. I've placed this carpet here just to make it easier for me so I can remember. So you want to place 2 gaps and then a row. Then you want to move over 1 and then have a table there, and then rotate it and then place it. And then when you've placed that table, you want to make it so it's like horizontal, and then you want to move it to the right and then click and then click. So you've got 2 tables just like that. And then over here, 2 gaps, and then you want to make a row of tables just like this. So yeah, if I'm going too fast, by the way, just make sure you pause it at whatever freeze frame is better for you, just so you can like catch up. And then what you want to do is this here, you want to make it so it's like a long L, but then move it down 1. And then over here, you want to, in the middle table, you want to make 2 gaps and then place 1. And over here, the same again. It's an L and then move it down 1. It's like a mirror, you know, it's kind of like a mirror going down. It's the same on both sides. So you want to have 2 gaps and then boom, place it, 2 gaps and place it. And then at the doorway, you want to have it so it's just 1 in front next to the line. And then actually in front of the actual doorway, you want to place 2 tables, and then you want to place 2 tables just like that. I know I'm not the best explaining things, but I think if you pause the video and actually see where it is, it shouldn't be too hard to replicate. So yeah. Next thing you want to do is you want to place the chairs. And I recommend you closing your restaurant, because it's going to get quite, you know, busy in here if it's not closed. So you just want to place the chairs along the side. I think the side tables are easier to place first. So yeah, you want to place these just like that. And then once you place these, it does get a little bit complicated on where the chairs need to be. I mean, this is the easier bit, you know what I'm saying, just placing these chairs like this. So once again, feel free to pause it if I'm going a bit too fast, but you want to place 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then on this other side, you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to place it going upwards there on that block. So it's like facing the table. Because the reason we're leaving this gap here is because that's where your waiters are going to be standing. So you actually want to place some carpet. I've just got some green carpet right there. So yeah, do not fill in that spot because that's where your waiters are going to be teleporting to. And then once you've done that, you want to get your chairs back out. Okay, boom. And then you want to place up here 1, 2, and then you want to face it the other way. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then you want to place this one to the left and that one to the right. And then over here, you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's just 3 over here. So kind of like the same on the other side. You then want to place a carpet just so you can mark that so you know not to place anything on there. And you want to place that one up. Just like so. And then you want to place this over here. It's kind of complicated. I'm like trying to figure it out as I go along as well. So you want to place this one so it's down. And then you want to place it like that. So as you can see, it's weirdly placed, but there is 4 chairs going to that table. And then you want to just place it so there is 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Once you've done that, it is quite tricky. So and then yeah, on this one you want to place 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. I think these tables are kind of easy to remember. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then this, on that gap there, you want to place a chair. I don't know why that chair's there. I didn't mean to place that. And then at the doorway, you want to place... let's have a look here. You want to place it so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want it to go 1, 2, 3. You want to leave that gap right there. Then you'll place 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3. So then you leave a gap and then you want to get your carpet out. That's going to be another spot right there, and then there should be another spot. I think there's actually 2 spots right here, so you want to keep that just like so. And now this is where it gets a little crazy because stuff really does get a bit complicated right here. So I think the best way to do it is actually to use some carpet first. So you see right here, you want to just place some carpet so it's like a square type thing, but not one there. This is where your stoves are going to be. Then we've got some pink carpet. That's where whatever you want to be. I think that's like tip jar and whatever. And then we also, okay, let's just place our stoves. So stove. So you want to place them so they go inwards into the middle, just like this. Place it into the middle and just always face them into that middle block. That's where your chefs are going to be. Then pretty much we're almost done. Then you just want to place your dishwashers in either side. So you see these gaps over here, so dishwasher there, dishwasher here, and then these gaps that we've left, you want to place the dishwashers in. And then once you've done that, we just want to place our order stands, which are gonna be over here, here, and here, I think. You just want to place all of these down. And pretty much what you're doing at this point is just filling in the gaps. So I'm gonna place a tip jar right there. And I'm also gonna place a coffee machine. And then I'll also just place my arcade machine, because why not, right? I think I'm actually gonna change that. So my arcade machine is... so my tip jar's there, and then my order stand is there. Okay, cool. So yeah, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stoves, 4 dishwashers, and then 4 order stands. So that's looking pretty good, and I believe we're done. Let me just make sure I've placed everything. So yeah, these gaps over here with the green carpet, that's where your waiters are going to be. I mean, as you can see, they're already there now. And yeah, so now let's open our restaurant, and then once you've done that, you've done. All right, I know that's probably going to be quite hard to follow, but you just gonna have to pause the video if you really want to follow the strategy, because it is quite a complicated build, especially with the chairs. And then once you open your restaurant, it will be amazing. All right, you're going to be able to get loads of money, and yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, and I will see you soon.